Welcome to fellatravel. You're on the coast, the Adriatic breeze brushing against your skin, and just behind you, mountains rise with the quiet pride of a land shaped by centuries of history. Welcome to Albania, a hidden treasure in the heart of the Balkans. The towns are alive with friendly faces, the climate stays mild all year, and the stories here run deep. On fellatravel, we're exploring this compact yet captivating country. It may be only 28,000 square kilometers in size, with a population of just 3 million, but Albania's cultural reach extends into Kosovo and North Macedonia, tied together by a powerful sense of heritage and endurance. Here are 10 fascinating facts about Albania you won't want to miss. Let's get into it. A land shaped by empires. Albania's history is anything but quiet. It's a centuries-long tug of war between empires drawn to its beauty and strategic location. For nearly 500 years, the Ottomans held sway, leaving behind a deep imprint. Their legacy still lingers in the arched mosques' lively bazaars and the rich aroma of coffee laced with spices that drifts through the alleyways. As the Ottoman hold loosened in the early 20th century, other powers moved in fast. Italy came charging in with ambitions of turning the Mediterranean into its playground. Meanwhile, Greece and Serbia vied for influence along Albania's coveted coastline. These weren't passing chapters, they reshaped the soul of the country. Wander through a village today and you'll find traces of it all. Ottoman melodies still float in the wind, Italian-style buildings with pastel facades on narrow streets, and age-old traditions carry echoes from every corner of history. Take a sip of raki, the bold local spirit, and you'll taste the Turkish influence. Even the language borrows pieces from neighbors, and local festivals blend Eastern depth with Western flair. At fellatravel, we're amazed by how Albania has fused these layers into a bold identity that feels alive with every step. C. Squares and pyramids. Albania's coastline is something else, stretching along the Adriatic with a shine that puts many of its Balkan neighbors to shame. Step off a boat in Durrës, and you're instantly caught between ancient Roman ruins and golden sands. Whether you're arriving by ferry or road, getting here is a breeze, and that first glimpse of the sea is enough to make you stay longer than planned. Move inland and Tirana quickly pulls you in. At the heart of it all is Skanderbeg Square, a massive plaza named after Albania's legendary 15th century hero. It buzzes with life, kids chasing pigeons, vendors grilling snacks, people sipping espresso and soaking up the sun. Once locked away under communist rule, this square now beats with the rhythm of a free city. Just a short walk away is the Pyramid of Tirana, part oddity, part landmark. Built as a tribute by Enver Hoxha's son-in-law, it's got a brutalist look but a playful edge. People scramble up its angled sides for fun, catching views of the city spread out below, backed by distant mountains. They say it's set to become a culture center, but for now it's a gritty slice of history meeting the moment. Albania ties the coast, the capital, and the past together in ways that just work. Tunnels turn time capsules. Beneath the vibrant buzz of Tirana's streets lies a different world, silent, still, and steeped in history. These tunnels were born out of Enver Hoxha's paranoia during his 4-decade rule, a massive underground network meant to shield the nation from foreign threats, but both real and imagined. There are hundreds, some say over 700, scattered across Albania, from the heart of busy cities to the quiet of remote mountain areas. They stand as eerie reminders of a time when fear dictated design and control shaped every corner. Today, they've taken on a new life. In Tirana, bunk art offers a surreal walk through Albania's communist past. Long, dimly lit corridors lead you past dusty radios, rusting helmets, and old military maps, each one telling a story that once hid in silence. Just nearby, Bunk Art 2 dives deeper, revealing the inner workings of the feared secret police. You'll pass faded photos, stiff uniforms, and creaky typewriters that once captured people's lives in ink and suspicion. Once meant to protect and confine, these bunkers now invite curiosity. Tourists explore what was once off limits, turning fear-built spaces into living history. From shadows to spotlights, Albania's bunkers offer a raw, unfiltered look at a nation's turbulent past. A shifting population puzzle. Step into Albania and you'll immediately sense a unique rhythm, a country buzzing with the dreams of its youth and the cherished memories of its elders, yet strangely subdued in the middle. When the Soviet Union fell and communism's grip loosened, Albania was thrown into a period of uncertainty. For many, it was the perfect time to leave. Italy offered citizenship as a prized opportunity, while France and Germany extended invitations brimming with prospects. Ambitious young souls exchanged the tranquility of village life for the vibrant energy of Europe, leaving behind traces of their bold hopes. Now, when you stroll through Tirana, the outcome is unmistakable. The streets teem with Gen Z energy as 18 to 20-year-olds gather at Skanderbeg Square, their enthusiasm radiating everywhere. Nearby, older generations linger over a cup of coffee, sharing stories from long ago with warmth and calm assurance. Yet the middle-aged group, the 30 and 40-somethings, has become a rare sight, having largely left in search of new lives across distant borders. This phenomenon isn't just about missing faces. It represents a profound shift in the social fabric. Still, there's a silver lining. Those who stayed or returned inject a global charm into Albania's identity, inviting ventures like fellatravel to explore this captivating demographic puzzle. A culture that won't fade. Albania's culture feels like a cherished track that's been remixed countless times, yet still holds its original rhythm. Even after centuries of outside influences, it remains bright. It's no wonder these varied elements color every corner of Albanian life. Roughly half the population follows Islam, visible in foods like spinach stuffed börek or tavkosi brimming with yogurt and lamb, harkening back to Turkish-style recipes. Some Albanians carry that Ottoman past in their dark, memorable features, a soft tribute to history. Meanwhile, an Italian flair steps in like a stylish guest at a festive gathering. Wander through Tirana's streets and you'll notice folks sporting sleek coats while savoring espresso with an unmistakable Roman twist. Soccer is massive, though local clubs often yield to Italy's Serie A. Crowds cheer wildly for Juventus or AC Milan, as if the stadium were right down the road. Yet there's more to it than surface appeal. It's a way of life. Weddings burst into the lively valley, a traditional dance that pulls everyone into one exuberant circle, only to shift into pounding Europop as the celebration stretches late into the night. Children soak up stirring tales of Skanderbeg, then chill with Europe's newest Netflix sensation. At fellatravel, we admire how Albanians seamlessly juggle their roots in the present day. It's a cultural duet that never skips a beat. The Lek and Living Costs. Ever wondered what daily spending looks like in Albania? The Lek stands in the spotlight, with €1 equating to roughly 102 Lek. You might assume this means your budget will last forever, but don't be misled. This isn't some bargain basement paradise. Order a coffee or grab a loaf of bread, and you'll likely shell out at least 200 Lek, which says a lot about how prices can add up. You'll notice locals handing over 2,000 Lek notes or tossing around 50 and 100 Lek coins without a second glance. Here's a handy tip if you're visiting. Drop 2 zeros to convert Lek to euros. So 1,000 Lek is approximately your 10, a neat trick that keeps your spending more transparent. Look a bit deeper, and there's plenty more to discover about these costs. A flavorful meal at a casual eatery can run you 500 to 700 Lek. Rents in Tirana start at 400 Lek per month. Multiply that by 100 to get your 400. Groceries, utilities, and other essentials pile up quickly, revealing an economy that's humble but energetic. Compared to flashy Western European currencies, the Lek has a smaller footprint, yet it fosters a resourceful, budget-savvy atmosphere. Observing how people here handle their finances feels like a masterclass in practicality, leaving a strong impression you won't soon forget. The Albanian tongue and beyond. Ever asked yourself what truly sets a language apart? Albanian comes with a captivating backstory that feels like a thrilling voyage through time. For over 10,000 years, it has drawn from Greek and Serbian under Eastern Roman rule, and later embraced Turkish and Arabic during the Ottomans' 400-year stay. That's centuries of cultural zest wrapped into every phrase, turning it into something entirely one of a kind. At the same time, it quietly weaves in threads of Latin and Germanic origins, a hidden edge. That's how many Albanians pick up Italian or German in a snap, almost as though they're built for it. Yet there's no open buffet of languages here. Albanian remains the main event, the only official tongue in the country. From classrooms and offices to everyday interactions, it stands in the spotlight with no exceptions. It's more than just words, it's the heartbeat of 82% of the citizens who proudly identify as Albanian. The remaining 18%, including Italians, Middle Easterners, Roma, and other Balkan communities, bring their own flair, but Albanian leads the dance. Wander through a market in Tirana, haggle a bit, and you'll hear expressions echoing ancient Rome and the bustling Ottoman days. These aren't just casual phrases, they're living records of history, creating an undeniable allure that keeps you hooked from the start. The communist era and Enver Hoxha's legacy. Venture into the 1940s, when Albania shifted under Enver Hoxha, a commanding figure who held power from 1941 to 1985. For more than 4 decades, he did more than govern, he overhauled the entire system. Back then, only about 5% of the population could read. Hoxha flipped that statistic on its head, boosting literacy to an impressive 90% with a determined focus on education. This sweeping change was hard to ignore, grabbing attention and never letting go. He kept up the pace by cutting rail lines through rugged terrain, connecting remote areas that had always been isolated. Medical clinics sprang up, sanitation got a serious update, and public health rose to new heights, putting a stop to diseases that had long haunted the country. It was non-stop advancement, powered by Hoxha's drive to push Albania into a new chapter. Still, he wasn't one for compromise. He banned religious practices, shutting down mosques and churches to forge what he called the world's first atheist nation. Bold? No doubt about it. He also commissioned a network of bunkers, hidden shelters constructed everywhere, ready for any crisis. At Fellatravel, we're fascinated by how Hoxha's unyielding ambitions left a mark on Albania that's both extraordinary and unconventional, fueling plenty of intrigue even now. People, pay, and plans. Wander through Albania, and you'll feel a vibe that thrives on the present. Plans? Think more along the lines of guidelines than strict agendas. Locals move with an easy grace, maybe forged by a turbulent past or a natural gift for going with the flow. Whatever the reason, this relaxed outlook draws you right in. Visible progress here isn't about soaring skyscrapers or luxury brands. The real action is in the tourism scene, attracting Europeans looking for budget-friendly sun and sand. It's the steady force that keeps everything running. Salaries tell their own tale. Most people earn between your $500 and your $600 a month, not exactly raking it in, but enough to manage, while your $400 is the bare minimum. Leaders are eyeing your $900 as the next big milestone, a welcome jump in pay. There's no hourly wage like you'd find in the US or Switzerland. It's a straightforward monthly figure, set in stone. In Tirana, costs can sneak up on you. Your $400 a month might only land you something modest. For a family of 4 to live comfortably, 2 breadwinners usually need to pull in around your $1,500 together. It's not easy. But that Albanian spirit, resilient, cheerful, and unstoppable, keeps life rolling strong. Family and faith freely mixed. Family is what holds Albania together, fostering a sense of closeness that's heartwarming to witness. Most couples aim for 2 children, nurturing, snug, tight-knit households that carry on the Balkan passion for strong bonds. There's a bustling Sunday meal, grandparents sharing cherished tales, kids giggling over flaky bajrek, and parents fueling spirited banter. It's the kind of welcoming energy that makes you want to settle in for hours on end. Then there's faith, which Albania approaches with an easygoing touch. Church bells echo while mosque calls resonate, a daily duet shaped by centuries of Christian and Ottoman influence. About half the people are Muslim, many are Christian, and some simply watch from the sidelines, each free to follow their own direction. The real magic, though, unfolds at home. You might see Muslims and Christians living under one roof, and when Ramadan rolls around, everyone might fast a day or two, not by obligation, but out of genuine affection. Belief here doesn't drive people apart, it draws them closer. While other places might get tangled in heated debates over faith, Albania keeps it calm. Spirituality is a personal treasure that adds a gentle glow to every meal, every laugh, every shared moment. It's a harmony that truly captures the Albanian heart. And there you have it, 10 reasons Albania is a must-see on your travel radar. From its empire echoed culture to tunnels turned museums and a coastline that sings, this Balkan gem's got stories for days. We hope you've loved this ride with Fellatravel. Drop a like, comment your favorite fact, and subscribe for more. We're stoked to keep exploring with you. What's next on your travel list, Albania or somewhere else? let us know